I'm Crystal, and I live with my husband Alex and our cat Riley. Despite living with lupus, I try to enjoy life to its fullest. So come share in life's big and little moments with me. In my shoes. Hey everybody, so I'm really sorry for the lack of videos. Right now it's December the 23rd, day before Christmas Eve, and yeah, it's just been crazy. I have been making videos, I just have to find the time to edit them, and I was going to edit them over this past weekend, but Friday I was very sick. Caught a bug from Jeremy. He had it Thursday and a little bit on Friday, but it didn't really seem to have affected him very much. Like, he threw up twice, had diarrhea twice, and I think that was the extent of it, or maybe diarrhea 3 times, and that was it. And so I really didn't think much of it. I, was diligent about washing my hands, and I thought I'll be fine. Well, I got out of work at 12:30 on Friday, and was heading to a house just a few doors down that I used to work for that family part-time a couple of years ago, and they had invited me to have lunch with them because it's been a long time since I've seen them. And so as I was heading out of Jeremy's house, I started to feel really nauseous, but I've been having some colitis symptoms lately, and so I just associated it with colitis, popped 2 gravel, and went on my merry way. And I went over there and had some grilled cheese and started to feel better. And then I started to have some orange juice, and that wasn't really settling well with me, so I didn't finish it. And then she brought down some soup to eat, and I thought, oh, maybe the soup will help. I was almost finished the soup when it hit me that I was probably going to throw up any minute. Quickly excused myself to the bathroom, and sure enough, I threw up. And I thought, oh, this is just great. Now, of course, I'm thinking to myself, did I catch a bug from Jeremy, or is it colitis? Because in the past, before I was even diagnosed with colitis, I would get nausea to the point of vomiting. But it would be like just a one-time thing. I'd throw up and then I would be fine. And, when it first happened, like before I was diagnosed with colitis, I just assumed, oh crap, I've got the flu. But I wouldn't throw up again and I'd feel fine. So then it was like, okay, this is weird. So, so I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's just colitis, I just did not want to have the flu. I didn't stay much longer. I just said that I had some errands to run. I had to get home, so I just quickly walked to the corner bank to deposit some cash, and then I was like, I'm really not feeling well. I can't imagine taking the bus home right now. So I flagged a taxi down, even though it cost me $40 to take a taxi home, but it doesn't matter because I just felt so sick. And anyways, we made it almost to my house, and then I felt like I was going to throw up again, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in a taxi. Didn't want to throw up all over the guy's taxi. So thankfully I had a Christmas bag on me that was practically empty. It had 2 little things in it. I dumped those on the seat so fast and started vomiting in the Christmas bag. It was such a nice Christmas bag too. And all I kept saying in between throwing up was, I'm so sorry. Taxi driver opened his windows and was like, you know what, it's okay, don't worry about it. And, I just, once I finished and felt better, I told him, I think, I'm a nanny, I work with a kid who just came down with a bug, and I must have caught it, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry. And so anyways, got back to the house, and I wasn't home for very long before I threw up again. And basically I threw up almost non-stop until 9 p.m. It was every, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes, I would throw up. And it was like, when I would throw up, it was almost like I couldn't stop throwing up once I did. Like it just, and it got to the point where I was just dry heaving. Like there was nothing left in me to come out. It was so bad. And I'm like, I just felt horrible. I just had no energy because I just had thrown up everything. And so at 9 o'clock, the throwing up finally stopped. And, of course, at first I thought, 10 more minutes, I'll be throwing up again. But no, an hour later, I still hadn't thrown up. I'm like, okay, this is good. And then I got a text from Jeremy's mom who was like, hi, Crystal, are you as sick as I am? So that pretty much solidified the fact that we had caught a bug from Jeremy. Both his mom and I were puking our guts out, and diarrhea to the whole shebang. So anyways, hers had started around 5 o'clock. Mine started around 2:30, and yeah, it was just horrible. By Saturday morning, I was feeling a bit better. I did get some good sleep in without a sleeping pill, which was surprising. I guess it takes a flu to knock me out. And so basically, I did get some good sleep, and so I just basically was just sipping on water on Friday night. So Saturday, in the morning, I had some Jell-O that Alex made, and I had some soda crackers throughout the day and Jell-O, basically. That's just soda crackers and Jell-O, and ginger ale and water was what I had on Saturday. And I just took it easy. I just laid on the couch, watched some Christmas movies, and took some naps in between. And I started to feel better. I wasn't having any more diarrhea. I wasn't throwing up. And my stomach was just growling. Like I felt so hungry, but I just didn't want to eat too much and make myself sick again. So I just took it easy with that. I woke up Sunday morning feeling even more alert. I managed to get a shower. I felt well enough to shower. Felt so nasty, dirty. First thing I did when I woke up Sunday was have a shower, and that helped wake me up and refreshed me. And so then I had some toast and managed to keep that down. So I just ate light again yesterday, just toast, crackers and Jell-O and, liquids. I did have some tomato soup for dinner, which was good. And then later on I had a couple of chicken strips. Those I managed to keep down. Did feel a little bit nauseous before bed, but I took Gravel and it was fine. And woke up today, and now I took a sleeping pill on the Sunday night, like last night, and for some reason, I guess because it had been a couple days since I took one, for some reason it just really hit me hard, and I had a really hard time getting up this morning. It just really made me groggy, and I've just kind of felt like groggy the whole day, and it's just been like, So, that's why I really haven't had time to edit videos because I've just been sick. And, yesterday I felt up to editing videos, but we've been hit here in Toronto with a huge, huge ice storm. I should do some video of what it looks like outside. Maybe I'll do that in the morning. It's too dark now. But, yeah, we've been hit with a huge ice storm. Hundreds of thousands of people are still without power. We thankfully never lost power, but we do not have internet. Our internet is down. So you're not even going to see this video until we have internet. Like, it's just crazy. I can't upload anything. So yeah, I guess I can work on editing my videos on the computer for now, but I won't be able to even upload them until we get internet. So we don't know when internet's going to be back. There's so many lines down and everything. Our cell phones weren't even working yesterday, but we finally have our cell phones available, which is great. It's just ice everywhere, and transformers are blowing everywhere. We headed out tonight to go grocery shopping, And as we were driving down our street, we saw in the distance more blue and orange flashes of transformers blowing. I mean, it's just crazy. We are just so, so, so lucky we have not lost power. My mom has been without power since Sunday morning at 9 a.m. My grandmother's been without power since 4 a.m. on Sunday morning. Alex's mom and sister has been without power since 10 p.m. Saturday night. So that them, like, very long time. Yeah, there's just so many people without power. It's ridiculous. And so my grandmother's been freezing. My uncle came down from Barrie because Barrie's fine. So my uncle came down and brought her back to his house this evening. So she's going to be staying there. And we were supposed to be going to Alex's mom's and sister's for Christmas dinner tomorrow. Christmas Eve dinner, and they're without power, so that's not happening. So we made the decision. Well, I guess I kind of made the decision. I brought the idea up, and we agreed to do this. I've never done this before, so I'm a little bit nervous, and I'm going to have to really be careful and pace myself so that I don't get too stressed and get sick. But yeah, we've decided to host the dinner tomorrow, so it's going to be Alex's mom and sister, and then I decided to invite my mom, because her and my grandmother, we had invited them to come down on Boxing Day for dinner, but now that my grandmother's in Barrie, and I don't know how long she's going to be there for now, and my mom's going to be alone in a freezing cold apartment, we just decided to invite her, and then after we invited them to dinner, we got to thinking maybe we should just invite them to stay the night, and that's going to be a little interesting if it happens. It's only if their power's still out, obviously, but yeah, if their power's still out, they're going to stay here for the night. So it's going to be an interesting Christmas, let me say. We have a very small apartment. We have a couch and a love seat, so 2 people can sleep there, I guess. And Alex has just gone to to borrow a sleeping bag from his friend. So it's going to be a very interesting Christmas this year. Things are definitely not going as planned. My father and his parents, my grandparents on my dad's side, were supposed to come visit us yesterday, but we had to cancel because of me being sick, first off, and second of all, with the weather, they probably wouldn't have come anyway, but so now they're not coming till Saturday, and I guess my Boxing Day thing is kind of thrown out the window unless by some grace of God there's power back and my grandmother ends up back in the city and can come here on Boxing Day. Otherwise, I guess not. So, you know what? When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And that's what we're going to do, and we're probably going to have a wonderful Christmas anyway, because it'll be nice to not just be Alex and I here. We'll have a nice dinner together, and we can play some Wii games or something. We can have fun and make a night of it, and we'll actually have people to open gifts with on Christmas morning. My mom's going to bring our gifts down. Alex's mom and sister are going to bring their gifts down, and so we can just have a Christmas morning together. But yeah, I just hope and pray that our power gets back on, or well, their power, I should say, because we're good here. I just hope our internet comes back soon. Emily came over to visit today, and we did a little gift exchange. So in the next video, which will be kind of Dolly themed, I'm going to kind of show you guys what I got from her. And also my friend Paula came a couple days ago, and we did a gift exchange, so I'll show you guys what she gave me. And I was going to open those. I was going to kind of like do a pretend opening of those on Christmas morning, but since now we might have so many people here for Christmas morning and gifts to open and stuff, I figure I'm just going to do like the baby gifts in another video, so we'll do that. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thankfully, it seems like it was a 24-hour kind of bug. Thank God for that. Yeah, we're gonna try our best to have a Merry Christmas despite this crazy, crazy weather with so many people without power. It's just insane. But yeah, so we bought like a ton of food, spent way more on groceries than usual, but it's okay because now we probably have so much food that we won't even have to go grocery shopping next week. We might just have to pick up milk or something, but so it'll probably balance out anyway. So yeah, wish me luck. Even though you guys are probably going to see this after the fact, and yeah, I don't think there's anything else to tell you other than that. So I will try to do video of the aftermath of the ice storm, and I'm now going to do video of the gifts. So yeah, see you in the next video, guys.